Hello, everybody. This is the second part of digital communications. So let's get started. So this sort of talk about some of the different types of digital communications. So one of the types that we have, and you guys got to listen to, is multi-frequency shift keying. All right. Where there's more than two tones, we say multiple frequency shift keying. One of the other methods we talked about was PSK 31. PSK 31 is a form of frequency shift keying, but the question that comes up, what does it stand for? It's phase shift keying. And this is where we listened and heard and actually kind of tuned into 3 or 4 conversations at once. And of course, if we group a lot of data together and form packets, there's something called packet digital communications. So on the test, you will be asked to identify three forms of digital communications. The answer is MFSK, PSK 31, and packet. And the answer to the question, all three are digital communications. Now I want to talk about what some of us do is that we take our radio and we connect it to our computer, and we tie it to the internet. This is a special station called a gateway. Station. This is one of those questions that will come up on the test, is that when a radio is connected to a computer, connected to a unit, that is called a gateway station. Alright, now what might we do with a gateway station? Well, amateurs, long before you had GPS on your cell phones, designed a system called APRS, which is an automatic position reporting system. All right, so this is another question on the test, and here's what hams do, is that they take a GPS in their car, a GPS receiver, and they get on the radio, and through digital communications actually package, they get out there and they broadcast their position everywhere. All right, now these gateway stations pick it up, and we can see where the hams are. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a picture of what guys do. In fact, one of these radios is sitting on the International Space Station. All right, and when the space station comes over, it picks up these packets and puts a map out like this on the internet. And you can see here that as the space station came over the west coast, it heard stations in California, and as it progressed eastward, it heard stations here in New Mexico, down in Mexico, Texas, Florida, and as it got across over the East Coast, look what it heard. So this is one of the things we do with APRS, Automatic Packet Reporting Systems. And just kind of aside, the students at UL are building a buoy which will be turned loose in the Gulf Stream, and it will use the International Space Station and other satellites to report where it is and give it some environmental conditions. So this demonstrates the APRS. Now, one of the other forms of digital communications is CW. And remember, CW stands for continuous wave, but really it is Morse code. And one of the questions that you'll be asked is, what type of Morse code do amateur radio guys use? And the answer is international Morse code. And I've been promising to bring in a key, and one of the questions is how do we generate Morse code or CW? And the answer is we use a telegraph key. And here's a picture of a telegraph key. And I'm pretty sure you guys have seen devices very similar to this in movies. And this is how we send CW. Okay, guys, this is it for digital communications. So see you next time.